Some of the best, creative, and innovative products are made right here in the Bay Area. They are setting an example and changing the landscape in many industries, including home building, entertainment, and the beauty business.
I was horrified because there were so many ingredients in there that didn't need to be in there.
Meet the founder of Juice Beauty, who wants to make sure skincare actually cares for your skin. Plus,
right now, we're doing the same in construction industry. We're revolutionizing it.
A new form of construction is faster, greener, and more efficient. We have a look at some new homes that are created on a 3D printer. And
I kind of wanted to add to the culture of Oakland. So towards the latter months, I started with our original hoodie, which is our Oakland Zone logo.
Meet a couple born and raised in Oakland who met in high school and are now working together to bring color, style, and a message focused on the town. Welcome to our special, dedicated to the companies and products that are made in the Bay. I'm Pam Cook. We start with the company known as the OG in the beauty business, as in Original Green. Juice Beauty started in Marin County and now has a farm where many of the ingredients are grown. We talked with the founder about the surprises found on the farm and the challenges.
You have to be crazy to start a beauty company and compete against all those huge companies that everyone knows.
After specializing in health and wellness for 20 years, Karen Bakey knew she had to get into the beauty business.
I was horrified because there were so many ingredients in there that didn't need to be in there.
She started Juice Beauty in Marin County, founded on the idea that skincare should care for your skin, not be filled with chemicals like synthetic fragrances and petroleum-based waste products. Medical research shows those chemicals penetrate the skin and can be linked to cancer and other health issues.
So for every ingredient that could be potentially toxic, we find an ingredient that's better for your skin, but also better for humans, the animals, and the planet.
That led the company to what is now the Juice Beauty Farm in Sonoma County.
When we bought the farm, the goal was to have it, the Juice Beauty Farm, to have it as a center for inspiration, a center for innovation, but also to grow ingredients.
They discovered the farm was also home to two rare grapes.
Sagrantino and Phalangia. Sagrantino grape has one of the highest antioxidant levels already. So when we hired a UC Davis researcher, because the big grape center is there, he went crazy.
Karen and her team at Juice Beauty worked with the researcher to grow and ferment the grapes to have the highest possible levels of antioxidants. Then they began infusing it into a super grape serum.
Antioxidants fight free radicals. That means goodbye wrinkles, better skin, less dark spots, everything we want.
The Juice Beauty line also includes makeup. They have a team of chemists working on just the right formulas to meet the needs of customers looking for high-quality products, but again, with no chemicals.
We use crushed roses. We use eggplant for our eyeliners and mascara. We use the deep black from argan, and then we use the deep purple from purple carrot. And when you blend it, it really creates a rich black. So we use all plant pigments that have been tested for safety and sensitivity.
I happened to land an internship in the makeup industry, fell in love with it, and knew that's what I was going to do after I graduated. Because we're using organic ingredients as well as naturally derived, every production batch is different because, like in nature, no two apples are the exact same shade. So we have to adjust for that.
Those organic ingredients are found in every Juice Beauty product.
You know what's fun up here at the farm? We put it in our glass and drink it, and then we put the Stem Cellular Super Grape Serum all over our face. We're getting absorbed into our skin. We're drinking it, everything.
True wine country.
True wine country experience.
And Karen shared an exclusive announcement with us. Juice Beauty will now use their special high antioxidant grapes in the entire line of their Stem Cellular collection. Well, there's a bakery here in the Bay Area that makes beautiful, colorful cakes and treats, but not for us. These are for our furry members of the family, and the dogs literally come running into the shop.
You want a treat?
Dogs like treats. But apparently, dogs really like Mishka treats.
Oh, my dogs freak out. Yeah, they know from a mile away where they're going to this store and they never want to leave.
Violet knows the moment we enter into San Francisco that she's going to the boutique, and she basically has her head out the window and watching every block go by until we get to Union Street.
So gentle pate and spinach juice. And Violet loved it. Yes.
Yes, she said pate and spinach juice.
We squeezed amazing vegetables, as the carrot, beets, golden beets. Also, we love to using the coconut milk, organic coconut milk for decorate our cakes with the white. Coconut milk also contains a lot of amino acids, which means it's really good for dog. We're also using Japanese sweet potato called akinawa. This is a rare piece. We ordered that from Hawaii to get beautiful purple.
After a year of coming up with the recipe, Olya opened her first Mishka, and 3 years later, an eye-catching boutique right on Union Street in San Francisco. Many people were surprised when they stepped inside.
What is that? It's first confusing question. What is that? And we're like, it's dog treats. He's like, what? People do a lot of fun grimaces. It's so fun to see. We're pretty proud to explain what is a Mishka actually.
Mishka dog treats are made fresh every day in their kitchen in Marin County, where it feels like a big family. Olya's mom is a trained chef and helped inspire Olya to cook. And her childhood friend from Crimea is now creating beautiful, unique pate cakes.
I saw happy face. I saw how dogs love our cakes. They eating like a child eating sweet,
Happy birthday, dear Biden. He's 4 today.
A lot of customers start with a birthday or special occasion. They come back because they haven't found anything else quite like Mishka.
He loves the treats. They don't upset his sensitive stomach, and he can eat as many as he wants until he gets chubby.
Whenever our dogs are having upset stomach, we can always count on Mishka treats to make them feel better.
Artesia Harrison was looking for special treats for her dog and ended up finding a place where she could take her dog to work.
And as soon as we park, she will basically pull me all the way to the store. They're definitely her favorite treat, even though she gets them every week, multiple times a week. She always will pick it over any other treat.
It's not just treats. Mishka also has fresh meatballs and soft jerky.
If you will see them closer, they're soft and chewy inside, which means that dogs are not scratching the throat or stomach.
So where does the name come from? Olya says that's a funny story.
And I meet a nice guy there. He just come to say hi, and he's big, tall, handsome. And to say hi, I say hi. I've been so shy. My English, by the way, was so bad. I didn't speak full English at all, just basic phrases. And I say, oh, you look like a bear. He's like, how sounds bear in Russian? And I say, Mishka. He's like, oh, Mishka, Mishka, what a cool, fun name. And I'm like, yeah, now it's your nickname.
5 years later, they're married, and Mishka and the bear is now the name of her business, where dogs are the motivation.
My granddaughter. I'll be doing anything to keep her longer with me. It's never enough, right? Yeah.
Mishka now has a party room at the shop on Union Street in San Francisco, so you can host birthday parties and other events for your pup. They now deliver treats to parts of the Bay Area, and they are working on nationwide shipping. Well, your next home may be made in the Bay, but on a 3D printer. That story up next. Plus,
we really got to get past damaging people's personal property, and we just wanted to convey that message.
born and raised in Oakland, this family creates fun, colorful fashion that sometimes sends a serious message. It's all focused on the town they love and made in the Bay. A local construction company is building homes that are not only cheaper and faster to complete than traditional construction, they are also more energy efficient, and they are made using a 3D printer.
Oh my God, you're printing house, how cool is that?
A local company, Mighty Buildings, based in Oakland, is actually using a 3D printer to build homes.
Right now we're doing the same in construction industry. We're revolutionizing it. And
It's just solid.
This is solid.
The 350 square foot studio units can be built in less than 24 hours. It takes a bit longer for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's still much faster than traditional construction.
Technically, you can get the unit within 1 month. From the moment something first, someone first, dig in your property, and the moment when here are the keys.
The idea came not to replace construction workers, but as a way to be more efficient.
Whenever you go to a construction site, there's always cutting, adjusting, and even like wood frame production, they always cut it, right? And there is a lot of waste.
With 3D printing materials, there's no cutting, no wasted materials, and the finished product is pre-approved for all 16 climates.
Which means that it's insulated for the harshest deserts and the coldest mountains of California.
The heat actually travels through these joints between interior and exterior members.
You still get to pick things like your kitchen cabinets, counters, and flooring, which are sourced traditionally. Right now, they're serving California, but Mighty Buildings is getting interest from around the world.
We have younger people who are trying to just get, their first house up on an empty lot, as well as, older generation who's trying to make space for their younger generation to come onto their property. As well as a lot of young professionals who've been seeing the need for external office space nowadays in this COVID lifestyle we've been in.
I've had neighbors out walking their dogs, and they were like, "Hey, can we come back and take a look?" This is like modern, almost futuristic, and with the curve in the back and the accent lighting, I love it.
The future of home building is now taking shape in Southern California. Mighty Builders' latest project includes 2 entire neighborhoods of 3D printed zero net energy homes. One is in Rancho Mirage, the other in Desert Hot Springs. Here in the Bay Area, they're working with Habitat for Humanity and Lawrence Berkeley National Labs to build homes for low-income residents in Bay Point. Our next Made in the Bay is a Black-owned family business with the goal of bringing color and pride to fashion focused on the town. But they also have a serious message.
About the store, so those are the ones I gotta make sure I'm looking good for.
It started with a young family wanting to do something creative in their hometown, the Fruitvale neighborhood of Oakland.
We first started doing the pop-up booth, so that's where you would find us, is at these local community events with our son, with our son Caesar in tow, and we're like, okay, here, get to know us. This is, me and Justin went to high school together, so that's where we first initially met, at Skyline High School, where I have the black and red hair, so exactly. And, we
just building together.
Yeah, we're building together.
Justin and Infinity Ford are building a brand. The designs at Oakland's Own are inspired by the colorful murals around Oakland, the people, and the diversity.
This is actually my favorite design here. I have a couple of these in different colors.
I kind of wanted to add to the culture of Oakland. So towards the latter months, I started with our original hoodie, which is our Oakland's Own logo, the original circle Oakland tree.
They showed friends and family, and the idea took off, from making everything in their home to a big printing facility, but still based in Oakland.
We could tailor and do like a small family run, or 2-3 shirts if the family's going somewhere, or with big print having the capabilities to fill up a stadium.
But it has not been without growing pains.
When starting a business, there's so many things about that, when you first start a business in the city of Oakland that you need, whether it's your seller's permit, your business license, City of Oakland permit. So having to learn about that just on the fly, just going like, okay.
Now they even have a store on Fruitvale Avenue, and they have done it all as a family. Their son Caesar was a baby when the Ford started Oakland's Own, and he has literally grown up with the business.
He'll fold a t-shirt.
He's giving out business cards and stickers. He's telling you about the business. Exactly. He's trying to give ideas out. But it's also teaching our son that, you can go for what you're looking for. If you have a dream or an aspiration, that's something that you can be able to take on and build and grow from there.
They're also teaching and trying to inspire the community. Some of their designs send a message.
I'm glad you noticed that. I think, man, it's obviously something that we're all dealing with. If you're not familiar, it's just basically stop breaking our car windows and running through our car, taking our cell phone chargers and things of that nature. We really got to get past damaging people's personal property, and we just wanted to convey that message through one of the t-shirts, which is our Stop Bipping t-shirt.
The family now has the Ford Town Foundation, taking their last name plus the town.
Well, a lot of our work through the Ford Town Foundation, which is powered through the sales of Oakland owned, we've been able to make contributions to other nonprofits who are really committed to Oakland.
Committed to Oakland, just like the Young family, running a business and giving back, one shirt at a time. Oakland's Own has that store on Fruitvale Avenue and a pop-up shop on Sundays at Jack London Square, and they just celebrated 9 years in business. Well, getting rid of some of the piles of plastic that can fill our trash, the landfills, and even make its way to the ocean, one local family looked in their shower for a solution. Two young girls set out to tackle the mountain of plastic waste, one shampoo bar at a time. The company has grown to include more products, but they are still made with their mom in their home in the East Bay. Yay. It may look just like sisters having fun, but Davia and Tessa are 11 and 14, and they are already co-CEOs of a small company.
We just really like the idea of like just getting rid of the plastic and being sustainable. Yeah, telling our friends like, you don't need this. Like, you can get this in a concentrated form and without added water, and it lasts longer.
It is a shampoo bar, and it has taken over their kitchen.
It's a little crazy. My husband calls himself a bar widow because this is what we do now.
Sure. Yep, start it.
We went to the craft fair, we set up, we made some bars, and we tried to sell our bars, and they actually did really, really well.
That was the beginning of Sustainabar. Most are made with natural ingredients, including coconut oil and shea butter, but for people who like a more traditional feel, they also have bars with detergents.
That was a challenge, getting the formula right, you know, the amount of cleansers versus the amount of emollients, the conditioners.
Once the bars are ready, the girls get excited to do all of the packaging, which has taken over their dining room.
It makes my day, honestly, getting a cute package, and just, it makes me really happy.
And the girls fit in some time for marketing.
We go around to local gift shops in our town and see if they or give them samples and see if they are willing to carry our products. Well, we do that on our scooter, and then after that we sometimes get frozen yogurt down the street, which is fun.
Every package comes with a thank you note and a joke. They manage to combine a lot of fun with a serious message.
Even if people don't buy our bars, if they start thinking about, oh, I don't need to buy a plastic bottle of shampoo or conditioner, I can use a bar instead, that's great. You know, that's what we want people to start thinking about.
If we want to change where the state of the world is at, we need to stop it by helping the planet, and that's what we're trying to do. And we're trying to let people know that this is important, and you need to change your lifestyle habits.
I checked in with the girls to see how the business has grown, and they have grown as well. Tess is getting ready to head off to college. Davia is busy in high school, but still making time for Sustainabar.
It feels great, you know, it's just really cool, really empowering to have my own business. It's fun to tell everyone. They're like, oh my gosh, I never would have guessed and stuff. I was talking to my teachers about it. It was like, that's so cool.
Can we show you some of our newest products?
It's a dry shampoo, which I think is pretty cool. Because I don't know, for me especially, I think it's probably one of my favorite products because my hair gets kind of greasy, and then the mornings when I wake up for school, I don't have enough time to wash my hair and stuff. It's just great.
It's all organic.
All organic, and that's a cardboard tube and stuff.
Compostable. I'm very excited. Our little lotion bars that are made with organic cocoa butter and jojoba oil, and they melt right into your skin, and they've been very popular. We improved our recipe.
And since starting Sustainabar 4 years ago, they've sold 7,000 bars, which represents roughly 14,000 plastic bottles. They often have a waiting list of hundreds of orders and are looking for help to mass produce their bars. Our next Made in the Bay is transforming recycled milk jugs into toys.
Making toys here in the Bay is a huge, huge impact on the environment.
Green toys are safe for kids and sustainable for the planet, and they are all made in the Bay. Our next Made in the Bay believes every day should be Earth Day. The company turns plastic milk jugs into environmentally friendly, safe, green toys. It looks like Santa's workshop, but it's right here in the Bay Area. Green Toys started in Marin County like many local startups, in a garage, with the idea of turning plastic milk jugs into something much more. The milk jugs are chopped into pellets, cleaned and dried.
The material is food-grade plastic because it's safe for food contact because it comes from milk jugs or juice containers, and so the colorant has to be held to the same standards.
Each car, truck, tea set, and play set has its own molds. The molten plastic sits in the mold for less than a minute. Then the machine delivers the piece, ready for assembly. And you can say it is literally hot off the press.
No small parts, no choking hazards, no metal axles in any of the trucks, so it's 100% plastic.
Cameron Passmore has been with the company since the very beginning, when there were just 4 employees. She says making the toys in the Bay Area makes sense for the company and the economy.
It's not like we're ordering a container of product in the summer and then selling through it and then it's sold out. We are making and shipping product all the time.
So pretty quickly, if stores say, hey, we need more of the tugboats.
Exactly. If we have one product that we thought we were only going to need a couple thousand units and we need 3 times that, we can ramp that up. It's not a question of getting it on a boat from overseas and shipping it out here. We're making it and we're turning it around the next day.
And that makes the company even more green because it reduces the carbon footprint.
Making toys here in the Bay where we're based and myself being able to come to these factories whenever I need to is a huge, huge impact on the environment.
The packaging for the toys is also made from recycled material. Just cardboard, no twist ties, no plastic that typically keeps a toy in place. And being green is making money.
It's been profitable since day one, and we're getting involved in a lot of different categories, moving not only plastics, but heading into different materials.
The new product this year is the Playhouse. Next year, organic dough. Green Toys works with child development experts to make sure they're creating toys that support important milestones.
Because they're built to last, the 1-year-old that plays with a dump truck is, and just learning to roll it back and forth. And 5 years is the 6-year-old that's using the dump truck to make a whole town and, carry stuffed animals across the room.
I won. To date, Green Toys has turned more than 153 million plastic milk jugs into toys. They even use soy ink on their packaging, which is a natural, renewable resource that biodegrades 4 times faster than petroleum-based inks. That's it for our Made in the Bay special. For more stories on these great companies and products based right here in the Bay Area, head to our website and check under specials. You can also send in your ideas for our next feature. I'm Pam Cook. Thank you for watching.